Yo, what's going on, man? This is your boy, Super Mario, man. You are in the yo with your boy, man. Today, what we're going to be talking about, this VST that I stumbled across on this website called producersources.com. This is kind of like a marketplace where you can find all different sorts of VSTs and loop packs and stuff like that. And I saw their best sellers list, and I saw this instrument sitting at number 3, and it's called TuneMaker VST. And it was cheap old thing right at the time, about 2 weeks ago of this video. It was $9.99. Yes, $10 for this VST. And when I watched the demo video, I heard the sounds. I was like, whoa, that's some really good sounds and whatnot, man. TuneMaker VST is one of those rumpler type of VSTs, and you can have really good fun, come up with some quick tunes really quick. But it's a high quality VST for sound quality is concerned. So if you're looking for sound quality in a VST at a low price, and you're just looking to spend some money to just get some new sounds in your arsenal, TuneMaker VST is the way to go. This is the video to stop on. So I'm glad you tuned in, and we're going to check out TuneMaker and what it does and how it sounds and all of that other stuff. But before we get up in the Ableton Live, man, I just want to say thank you to all my viewers, all my subscribers, interactors, and commenters and everything like that, man. I appreciate everything that you guys do on the channel as far as interacting and stuff like that, and I really appreciate it. And I will work on my mouse clicks stuff like that, man. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get over into Ableton Live and check out TuneMaker VST. All right, here we are in Ableton Live right now, and I have TuneMaker VST on pretty much 95% of these tracks that you see in Ableton Live. The only thing that was added onto this demo track was the drums and the 808 or whatnot. And the TuneMaker VST doesn't come with an 808 bank or category or sounds or whatnot. So that was a con for TuneMaker VST. It doesn't come with no 808s or bass sounds. Pretty much melodic or whatnot, but for the most part, that's not a big killer, because I have a preferred couple of instruments and samples that I use for 808s anyway. And the drums that we're using is from UJam Glory and stuff like that. But you can see the VST right here. Let me go ahead and pull this up. This is the VST, and it's a very simple module. Nothing too hard to look at when you're looking at this particular VST. And you can see that the controls are very simple. The main modules right here at the top, you have a gain knob, pan, pitch, attack, and release. So this is where you can kind of get your sound started here for setting up the actual volume and the tonage of the sound right here. Okay, and then right here you have a filter knob. Really simple, one knob filter, and you have 2 filter types, low pass and high pass. If you're into glides with your sounds, you got a section right here where you can do glides as far as legato and polyphonic and monophonic type glides, and you can mix that in however you need to as well. Right here on the effects modules, they give you some, I guess, their interpretation of some common effects modules that you want to use. And you have chorus, reverb, overdrive. It's kind of like a drive saturation type of function, and then you have warp. Warp is pretty good. It's not an on and off button, so you can add warp at any time on your sounds to give it that warper beef type of sound or whatnot. And then they have a dedicated section for delay, which I thought was very interesting. But it kind of makes sense. You want to adjust the time of your delay, how much delay you want with the mix knob, and then how long the delay is supposed to last when it's affected with the feedback knob right here. And you can adjust the timing right here on these drop down arrows for as the left time and the right time of your delay. And that's basically it. Right here at the top, you have your preset box here, and you could choose this right here in the middle on this preset box, and whatever category or bank or expansion that you're on, you choose that particular preset. Now, again, categories is the same thing as expansions over here, right here on the left side of the instrument. So if you click on expansions, you get the bell, brass, flutes, guitar, keys, pads, plucks, strings, and synths. I don't know why they have expansions done that way, but it's the same thing for your categories. So when you download the instrument and you install it on your system, you know what I'm saying, just keep in mind that the category is going to be the same as expansions. And you can load your particular instrument if you have saved that preset or whatnot, man. But other than that, it's very straightforward, just like that. When you do I'm sorry, wrong instrument there. But when you do play on this particular instrument, let me pull this one up just to show you guys, you have a little small meter right here on the right hand side of the GUI and stuff like that. So that is a little level meter just to help you out, to indicate where you at with the volume and everything like that. But like I said, this is a straightforward instrument, or whatever the case may be. So we'll talk about you know, saying how I made this beat right here. I'll let you guys check out this demo that I made and let you hear the sound quality of TuneMaker VST. Let's get straight into it. Cool deal, man. So the scratches you're hearing is from a UVI workstation expansion called Scratch Machine, and I'll talk about that a little bit more. But yeah, other than the drums, the bass, and the scratches, all the sounds that you heard in this demo track was made exclusively with TuneMaker VST or whatnot, man. So we're gonna go ahead and stop that, and I'm gonna tell you how I came up with some of the sounds, because I did some things within the instrument itself. All right, cool deal. Let me get this back up to default. Okay, so we're going to talk about this main melody line right here, which is right here. This sound right here. So you're hearing it, but I did some effects to it. I added reverb to it. So just a little bit of reverb on this particular sound. Did some tone shaping with this particular channel strip and give it that kind of like that gritty sound. I pulled up the RC20 from XLN Audio and gave it like a little bit of 8-bit type of flavor to it. And everything like that. It has that digital gritty type of sound. That's what I did with that one. The reverb on here is pretty good. It's not tinny and sound cheap, like a cheap reverb, like most VSTs come with or whatnot. It has a high quality reverb. I like the sound of it as well on this particular instrument, TuneMaker VST. All right, cool deal. Moving on this red track right here. This sound is, let's see here. Again, this is a flute type of sound, and I didn't do too much to this one besides some reverb I added here and a little bit of dry saturation just to give the flute a little edge. You can hear that type of situation. That's the drive section when I turn it off. You see how clean the sound is? Turn it back on. You see what I'm saying? So the drive saturation kind of it offsets the sound, makes it not sound so clean. When you have a lot of clean sounds in your beats, it sounds good and it loses interest. It doesn't keep that quote unquote hype up to the sound or whatnot. And I've been learning that through some experiments with some guitar pedals. It's something about dirtying up the sounds and not making them sound so clean. It does something very, very interesting to the harmonics in your beats or whatnot. So we just added that little bit of drive saturation on that flute, and it did the job right there. We're gonna move on to the yellow track right here, which is the hook of the track, and we're gonna play this right here to see what this is. I think this is the guitar. Nope, pad sound. Nothing special with this, but a little bit of chorus effect, reverb, and a little bit of hint of drive. If I was to turn off the drive, you would definitely hear what I'm talking about, not sounding clean. Let me play that one more time. You see how that sounds? It sounds good, but it's boring at the same time. When you put in that overdrive saturation, check this out. All right, here we go. See how it adds a different type of character? Almost make it seem like it's not even the same preset patch. And added the chorus on there just to kind of like deflate the sound and make it sound a little bit more flatter and a little bit more wide and stuff like that. And of course added reverb on that as well, man. So that is the pad. I think now this is the guitar right here on this green track, and let's go ahead and pull that up. And the guitar had to do a little bit of tricks. I didn't have my guitar pedals connected, but we used some software effects with this one. Let's play it right here. You see what I'm saying? So it's going to repeat itself, but I didn't do anything internally with the effects. What I did use to get that guitaristic type of sound was I used Slate's Overloud THU Slate Edition to come up with that realistic guitar sound. I done tried them all, and I tried Native Instruments Guitar Rig. I have tried IK Multimedia Amplitude, and it's just something about Overloud THU's modeling system with their guitar effects and processors and whatnot that really gives you a close sounding to the real thing when it comes to guitars. Some of these modules that they have are very, very good, and they sound just like real guitar pedals or whatnot. But that's how I kind of came up with the guitar tone, and then kind of cleaned up everything else with, again, this is Fuse Audio Labs VCS-1 channel strip. This channel strip sounds fucking awesome. Okay, I can put this channel strip up with some of anything Waves has, anything that Plugin Alliance has with their channel strips when it comes to the SSLs and the knees and stuff like that Plugin Alliance has, and even the SSL native channel strip too. This channel strip performs very, very well. Just a side note about the developer of Fuse Audio Labs, in particular with this channel strip, is that particular developer for Fuse Audio Labs used to work for Brainworks and other top plugin manufacturers out there right now. He basically was a pioneer, so he's got a lot of their plugins started, and he branched off and did his own thing. And man, this plugin sounds really, really good. And another thing I like about this plugin is if you have one or more plugins on each track, if you hit this yellow button at the bottom right corner of the plugin, let's go there right here. This it's grayed out because I'm already in the extended view, but it'll give you an overview of all your tracks. And right now I'm using 4 plugins in this particular session. So you can get in here and you can make, subtle adjustments with the gain, with knob, see all your meters going, and go to different and pull up different plugins. So let's say, for instance, I want to pull up the EQ. I can go here and boom, there he is, back on this particular track right here, man. So like I said, that's what I did to shape that guitar sound. Can came out pretty good. This particular track, I think this is the keys right here. Some keys that we got, and let's pull that up and see what we did here. Not too much on the keys. We just chose a key preset, and we furthermore added a chorus effect and reverb. Take that chorus effect off here, and I'm gonna do an A/B comparison here. So that chorus effect, you really hear it on the notes that are basically held a little bit longer. You can hear that chorus effect and effect or whatnot. Add a little bit of reverb, and boom, there it is right there, man. Yeah, so that is it. So what I'm gonna do is play the hook with all of the TuneMaker instruments soloed, and then bring everything back in. Okay, so I'm gonna play the hook with all the TuneMaker VST instruments, so you can get a sense of the sound quality of these plugins. All right, bring everything back in now. Yes, sir. So you got the drums and the 808, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing or whatnot. The scratches are really, really cool. I'm going to do a video on the scratches. But just to give you a spoiler alert, it is from this particular machine right here, or virtual instrument, from UVI workstation, or UVI/workstation, and it's called the Scratch Machine. Really, really cool instruments. You could do a ton of different scratch variations. It's not the real thing, but it sounds close, and it just gives you the effect, man. I mean, damn, you know what I'm saying? You can't replace a human scratching, but it definitely gives you the effect that you're looking for, and that's what you're hearing with the scratches right here. I just found a couple of them, actually a few of them, and you know what I'm saying, made it make sense as if it sounded realistic and somebody was, you know, scratching some vinyl or whatnot. So that was the last piece that I added after I did the track or whatnot, because I heard the scratches in my head and I just added that. So again, you know, that's TuneMaker right there. Really, really, really simple instrument slash rompler or whatnot. You don't get a lot of sounds, but you do get a lot of sounds to at least get something started. And we could just run through the presets real quick. You can see here the bells. You get, oh snap, I just thought about something. Let me not do that. Let me hit play again. One more time. All right, cool deal. All right, let me load up TuneMaker. That way I can go through all those presets so you guys can see that here live and in color. Okay, all right, cool. So again, bells, you got these many presets. If you go to brass, you got these many, not too many brass sounds, but they're pretty cool though. Very dry sounds. If you put the reverb on it, bring that down to octave. You know what I'm saying? Very high quality. You see how big the sound is, or whatnot. Yeah, really good. Your flute sounds, you don't have that many flutes right here, but they're pretty good. Let's fumble around with the flutes. You know what I'm saying? Let's see here. Let's go to guitars. You heard the guitar, obviously, and that's how many guitars you get. So, yeah, nice guitars, nice selection on the guitars. Keys, you get fairly amount of good keys or whatnot. You heard a lot of different keys and different variations. Pads, of course, you get pads. Every virtual instrument now has a pad section, and you get a handful of pad sounds right there. Strings, I did not have any strings in this particular beat, but you do get a handful of strings sounds, not that many, but you do get a handful, and synth sounds. I think I had a synth sound in here or whatnot, and you get a handful of synth sounds as well, man. Again, this instrument is very, very simple, nothing hard to it. Even a caveman could do it. But at $10, it's a no-brainer, man. You got $10 to spend, man. Go ahead and get the instrument. I think the file size is about around about 2-3 gigs or whatever the case may be. And you can go on their website to get it. I think this is the only place you can get it at. Is producersources.com. Okay, this is a really, really cool VST marketplace, beat marketplace. So if you're into making beats, music production, or anything like that, you need some loops, sound packs, VST instruments, check out producersources.com. I stumbled upon them about 2 weeks ago, and I was looking for a particular instrument because I was making some Afro beats, and I was looking for like a log drum instrument, and I came across this website, and I came across this log drum VST-I instrument. I'm gonna do a video on, so stay tuned to that. I'm not really too on Afro type beats or Amapiano type beats, but it's coming. I'm coming. Okay, cool deal. But TuneMaker, I saw TuneMaker was number 3 on the bestsellers list, and I was like, that's very interesting. Clicked on it, saw that it was $10. Let me see if it's $10 right now. And it is in fact $10, $9.99. You can definitely check this out, man. Go ahead but man, look, you spend $10 every day, man. Go ahead and buy this doggone VST, man. Support these people or whatnot, man. And I think you will like the VST and what it can offer you and for your productions as well, man. So hey, man, you know what I'm saying, I hope this video was very beneficial to you. I hope TuneMaker is something that you'd be like, I'm gonna have to add that to my my tools and my arsenal and stuff like that, man. So hey, if you like what you like on this video, hey, go ahead and hit a like on this video, hit subscribe, and make sure you go check out TuneMaker VST, man. They ain't paid me to do this, man. I'm just showing y'all what's out there for us tools to make your beats, man. Again, this has been your boy Super Mario, man. You've been in the yo with your boy, man. Hey, do me a favor, again, like the video, subscribe, and I appreciate you, man. Even if you're watching and you don't do anything, man, it's all love, man. Hey, man, we're gonna catch you next time here on the yo, here in the yo. Okay, I fucked up, man. We're gonna catch you next time, man. Holla at your boy. Yeah.